So we'll be dealing with multiplication and division of numbers that are less than what? 1. But before I start that, I want to what? Explain how we can add or subtract, divide and multiply what? Numbers that carries bar. This bar 2 here simply means just like 0.06. So how do we add and subtract it? Will give us a better insight on how to treat this multiplication and division with numbers less than 1. So we have to simplify. Our first question here is bar 2.6 plus bar 3.1. Now 6 plus 1 is what? 7. You must start from your right hand side. And bar 2 plus bar 3 is same as what? Minus 2 plus minus 3. Giving me minus 2 minus 3, which gives me minus 5. So minus 5 is the same as what? Bar 5. So we have this as bar 5.7 as this answer. The second is bar 1.5 divided by bar 2.5. What are we doing? Let's assume we are what? Adding. Okay, are subtracting. 5 minus 5 will give me what? 0. And I have bar 1 minus bar 2 is what? Minus 2. So I have minus 1. Minus minus is plus 2, which is same as saying 2 minus 1, which is equals to 1. So we have 1.0. And for the third, we have bar 2.8 plus bar 3.1. 8 plus 1 is what? 9. Bar 2 plus bar 3 is minus 3. So we have minus 2 plus minus is minus 3, giving me what? Minus 5, which is equals to what? Bar 5. So we have bar 5.9 for this. So this is the solution to this. So we also have other set of this same question. Bar 5.4 minus 1.1. 4 minus 1 will give me what? 3. Bar 5 minus 1 will give me minus 5 minus 1, which is minus 6, which is bar what? 6. 4 minus 2 is 2. Minus 5, which is bar 5 minus 5, minus bar 1. Bar 1 is minus 1 also. So we have minus 5 plus 1. Minus 5 plus 1 will give me minus 4. So we have bar 4.2. So we have bar 5.7 minus 2.5. 7 minus 5 will give me 2. Bar 5 minus 2 will give me minus what? 7, which is equal to bar what? 7. So this is the answer to these three questions. Again, we have 2.6 plus bar 3.4. How do we do that? 4 plus 6. 6 plus 4 is what? 10. I'll have 0, carry 1. The one I carry plus this will make this what? 3. And I'll have 3 plus minus bar 3. So 3 plus minus 3, which is bar 3, will give me 3 plus minus is minus what? 3. And 3 minus 3 will give me what? 0. So this is 0.0. For the second, I have bar 3.4 plus bar 3.8. 4 plus 8 will give me what? 12. I have 2 carry 1. It become 1 here. So I have 1 minus, which is bar 3. Bar 3 plus bar 3. And bar 3 is minus what? 3. So I have minus 3. So I have 1 minus 3 plus minus is minus what? 3. This become 1 minus 3 is minus 6, which will give me minus 5, which is same as what? Bar 5. So I have bar 5.2 for this. For this, 3 minus 5 cannot. Please be careful for this. Be careful with this. 3 minus 5 cannot. I will take 1 from here. If I take 1 from here, here become minus 1. Here that has been reduced by what? 1. And here become what? 1. If I put 1 here, it become what? 13. 13 minus what? 5 will give me what? 8. Here become 8. Here become here is minus 1. It become minus 1, bar 3 is minus 1 also. So minus 3. Minus for this and bar 5, minus 5. So this will give me minus 1, minus 3. Minus minus is what? Plus 5. So I have minus 1, minus 3 will give me minus 4, plus 5. Minus 4 plus 5 will give me positive what? 1. So I have 1.8 for this. Please be very careful with this. Thank you. We have 3 other sets of questions that we have to simplify. We have bar 2.6 minus bar 8.6. 6 minus 6 is what? 0. Point. bar 2 minus bar 8. Bar 2 minus bar 8 is same as saying minus 2 minus 8, giving me minus 2 plus what? 8 minus minus plus. Minus 2 plus 8 will then give me what? 6. So this is 6.0 as our answer. Bar 3.2 minus bar 3.8. 2 minus 8 cannot. So I'll take 1 from this minus 3 to put here. It become minus 1 since I'm taking this to this. So if I add the 1 here, it become 12. 12 minus 8 will give me what? 4. So this become minus 1, which I carried here, minus 3, which is bar 3, minus bar 3, which is what? Minus 3. This will give me minus 1, minus 3, plus what? 3. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0, so I have minus 1, which is bar 1. So I have bar 1.4 as my answer here. Now for this, 0 minus 7 cannot. So I'll take 1 from here. If I take 1 from this, it becomes what? Minus what? 1. What is happening here? It means bar 2 will be more reduced. If I take 1 from here, if this is a number line, this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. I take 1 from here, mean I'm reducing it. My answer now will become minus what? 3. That's what's happening here. Check. Minus 1, minus 2 now give me minus 3, which is getting lower. Is moving further away from the negative, the 0 what? Number. So this already, if I take 1 here, bar 2 become what? Bar 3. Take notes. So here become 10. 10 minus 7 is what? 3. So I already have minus 1, minus 2, which I told you become minus 3. And minus 3 minus 1 will give me minus what? 4, which is what? Bar 4. And this is the answer to what? This, bar 4.3. So still on the topic, multiplication and division with numbers less than 1. We have to evaluate the following. The first on our list here is 3.925 times 0.03175. How are we to do this? Same process. This number and this log. So we have 3.925. One number before the decimal point, so I'll simply have what? 0 as my characteristics, you know. 39 under 2. 39 under 2 is 5933. Difference 5 is 5. So I have 5938. And I also have 0.03175. Since I have 2 zeros before the real number, my characteristics will be bar 2. Take notes. Points. 31 under 7 difference 5. 31 under 7 is 5011. And difference 5 is 7. So we have 5018. 5018. So multiplication is for us to what? Add. 8 plus 8 is 16. 6 carry 1. Plus 1, 4. Plus 1, 5. So I have 5, 9. 5 plus 5, 10. 0 carry 1. So I have 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. Plus bar 2. Plus bar 2 is 1. Plus bar 2 is what? Minus what? 2. 1. Plus times minus, minus 2. 1 minus 2 is what? Minus 1, which is bar 1. So I have bar 1 points. So I'll check 0, 9 under 5 differences. Take note, anti-logarithm starts from what? 0. Not like logarithm that starts from 10. So don't go and say 95 under what? 6. So we have 0, 9 under what? 5. 0, 9 under 5. Difference 6. Difference 6 here is 2. And 0, 9 under 5 is 1, 2, 4, 5. Plus 2 will give me 1, 2, 4, 7. So anti-log 1, 2, 4, 7. And I have bar 1. Bar 1 means there must be 0 before all this. So I have it as 0 points because of bar 1. If it was bar 2, I have 0.0 before this real number. And this is the what? Solution to this question. So we have another question here. Evaluate this. 0.5692 divided by 0.0943. So I have my number, I have my what? Log. We have 0.5692. We have 0 before the first three numbers, so it becomes bar 1. 1 0, so bar 1. If it was 2 0, it would be bar 2. Points. 56 under 9. 56 under 9 is 7551. Difference 2 is 2, so we have 7553. Then we do the other one, 0.0943. We have 2 zeros before the real number, which is 9. So we have bar 2.94 under 3. 94 under 3 gives me 9745. So since it's division, we have to what? Subtract. Now, 3 minus 5 cannot. I'll drop 1. Take 1 from here. Here become 13. 13 minus 5 will give me what? 8. 4 minus 4, 0. 5 minus 7 cannot. If I take 1 from here, here become what? 6. Here become what? 15. 15 minus 7 is what? 8. 6 minus 9 cannot. If I take 1 from here, become minus 1. And here become what? 16. 16 minus 9 will give me what? 7. So we have minus 1, bar 1, which is minus 1, minus bar 2, which is what? Minus 2. So we have minus 1, minus 1, minus is what? Plus 2. Minus 1 will give me minus 2. Plus 2 should give me what? 0. So I have 0 point this. Now take my what? Antilog. Antilog of 78 under 0 difference 8. 78 under 0 is 6026. Difference 8 is 11. 6026. 6026 plus 11 will give me 6037. So my antilog is 6037. But because I have 0 here, I will add 1, becomes 6.037. Why this 0? I will add 1. If it was a bar, if it's bar 2, I'll put 2 zeros here. But since it's 0, like we've been doing in our previous classes, here we add up 1 and it becomes the decimal in between the first two digits, or it comes after the first number. And this is the solution to this very question. Again, we have to evaluate this, which is 0.296 times 0.0082 times 5.437. How do we do it? We have our number and we have our log. This is 0.296. Since before the real number we have a 0, it becomes bar 1. Point. 29 under 6. 29 under 6 is 4713. 4713. And we also have 0.0082. 3 zeros before the real number gives us what? Bar 3.82. 82 under 0, which is 9138. And we have 5.437. This is one real number before the decimal, so it's 1 minus 1, which is 0.54 under 3. 54 under 3 is 7348, and difference 7 is 6. So we have 7348 plus what? 7 to give us 5 carry 1, 537. So we have 7355. So since they are all multiplication, we simply add up. And 8 plus 5 is 11. And 11 plus 5 is 16. So we have 6 carry 1. Plus this 1, 2, 5, 10, 0 carry 1. Plus this 8, 9 plus 3, 12, 2 carry 1. Plus this 10, 14 plus 7, 21, 1 carry 2. 2 minus bar 1. So we have 2 bar 1 is minus 1. Plus minus is minus 3. And 0 remain the same. So we have 2 minus 4 equals to bar 2. So we have bar 2 point this. So we have to check 12 under 0 difference 6 in our anti-logarithm table. 12 under 0 difference 6. 12 under 0 is 1318. Difference 6 is 2. So we have 1320 for the addition. 1320. And we have bar 2, mean we need 2 zeros before the real number. And this is our answer for this expression. We have another question on our list, which is evaluate 0.2543 all over 0.08572. So let this be our number and this be our log. This is 0.2543. We have a 0 before the real number, so we have bar 1 as our characteristics. Points 25 under 4. 25 under 4 is 4048, and difference 3 is 5. So we have 4048 plus 5. 10, 13, 3 carry 1, 5, 0, 4. So we have 405 3. And we also have 0.08572. 2 zeros before the real number simply implies bar 2 points. And we have 85 under 7, difference 2. 85 under 7 will give us 9330. Difference 2 is 1. So we have 9331. And because of this division sign, we have to subtract. 3 minus 1 is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. 0 minus 3 cannot. 10. Yes, left with 3. 10 minus 3 is 7. If I take 1 from here, it becomes minus 1. 13 minus 9. 13 minus 9 is 4. And I have minus 1 to give me minus 2. Minus minus plus. So I have minus 2 plus 2 to give me 0. So I have 0.4722. So I'll get my anti-log using the decimal fraction part. So we have 47 under 2. 47 under 2 is 2965. 2965. 47 under 2. 2965, and difference 2 is 1. So it becomes 2966. So anti-log becomes 2966. Since I have 0 here, I'll have Since I have 0 here, I'll add 1, become 1. So I have 2.996 as my answer. We have 0.0961 times 4.873 all over 0.8345. We have to solve again. Remember, without the use of calculator. We have this 0.0961. 2 numbers for the real number gives me 2 zeros for the real number give me about 2.96 under 1. 96 under 1 is 9827. 9827. And we also have 4.873. 1 real number for the decimal point. So my characteristics will be 0. 48 under 7. 48 under 7 is 6875, and difference 3 is 3. So we add the difference, becomes 6878. 6878. And the top is to add up because of the multiplication. So we have 0.0961 times 4.873 to give us the sum of this because of the multiplication. 8 plus 7 is 15, 5 carry 1, plus this 3, 3 plus 7, 10, 0 carry 1, 8 plus 8, 16 plus 1, 17, 7 carry 1, 10, 16, 6 carry 1, 1, we therefore have 1 minus 2 plus 0, 1 minus 2 will give me minus 1, plus 0 is still minus 1, so we have bar 1, and we have to move it to this end, to give me bar 1.6705. come to the denominator, I have 0.8345, and 0 for the real number become by 1.83 under 4. 83 under 4 is 9212, and difference 5 is 3. So we have 9215. And we move this to this other side to give me by 1.9215. So because of the division sign, I'm to subtract this. So I have 0.0961 times 4.873 divided by 0.8345 to give me this. 5 minus 5 is 0. 1 minus this cannot. Here become 10. Here is left with 6. 10 minus 1, 9. 6 minus 2, 4. This minus this cannot. Here become minus 1. Here become plus 1, which is 16. 16 minus 9 will give you what? 7. Minus 1 will give me minus 2. Minus minus plus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 will give me what? Minus 1, which is by 1. So I will have my antilog. Antilog as 76 under 9. 74 rather under 9. 74 under 9 is 9610. 74 under 9. 5610, yes. 5610. Since there's no difference of 0, this becomes my answer. But this is by 1, meaning I need 1 0 before the real number. So I have 0 points, and this is my final answer. It's one, man. We are told. Ningoma. Pastor wife. We have this question. How are we to do it? Let's have our number and our log. We have 2.647 times 0.00921 divided by 0.0573 watts. Now, we have 2.647. This is a real number. So, 1 minus 1 is what? 0. Characteristics becomes 0. So, we have 0.26 under 4 difference 7. 26 under 4 is 4216. Difference 7 here is 11. 4216 plus 11. 4216 plus 11. This is 7, this is 2, this is 2, this is 4. Will give us 4227. Yeah. And we also have 0.00921. This will give me by 3.92 under 1. 92 under 1 is 9643. 9643. Yeah. So this times is 2.647 times 0.00921 will give us the addition of these first two. Which is 3 plus this is 10. We have 0 carry 1. 6 plus 1, 7. 8. 10, 13, 3 carry 1. And I have 1 plus 0, 1. Plus minus is minus what? 3. 1 minus 3 is minus what? 2. Which is by 2 points. Then I can move this to this edge to have by 2.387 and I also have my denominator as 0.05738, which is what? By 2.57 under 3. 57 under 3 is 7582 plus difference 8, which is 6, will give me 7588. And I'll move this to the other side by 2.7588. And if I'll have finally as 2.647 times 0.00921 all over 0.0573 what 8 to give me the subtraction of this, because division is subtraction. So 0 minus 8 cannot 10. Yes, left with 6. 10 minus 8 will give me what 2. And 6 minus this cannot take 1 from here, become what 7. Here becomes 16. 16 minus 8 will give me 8. 7 minus 5 will give me 2. This cannot divide. So if I take 1 from here, become minus 1. Here become 13. 13 minus 7. 13 minus 7 will give me what 6. Minus 1 minus 2 will give me minus 3. Minus is plus 2. Minus 3 plus 2 will give me minus 1, which is by 1. So I have by 1 point. So I'll check 62 under 8, difference 2 in anti-logarithm table. 62 under 8. 62 under 8 is 4246. 4246. 62 under 8. 4246. And difference 2 here is 2. So it becomes 4248. Under 8, 4246. Difference 2 is 2, so it becomes 4248. Yes. So we have this as our what? Antilog. But because of this, we need one zero before our what? Actual value. So we have 0 points. So this becomes my answer, 0.4248 to the solution of this. So we have this question, 0.6283 times 17.85 all over 8.347. We have to evaluate without using what? Calculator. So we have number and we have log. Now we have 0.6283. Characteristics we should be by 1 point. 62 under 8. 62 under 8 is 7980. And difference 3 there is 2. So we have 7982. And we also have 17.85. Characteristics should be 1 point. 17 under 8. 17 under 8 should give me 2504. 2504. And difference 5 is 12. 2504 plus 12 will give me 2516. So I have 2516. So because of the multiplication, we have to add up this, and this becomes our 0.6283 times 17.85. When I add up, I'll have 8, 9, 10, 14, 4 carry 1. Here become 10. 0 carry what? 1. 1 minus 1 will give me what? 0. So I have 1 point. And for the denominator, I have 8.347. This will give me what? This will come to this side. 1.0498. So this will give me what? 0.83 under 4. 83 under 4 will give me 83 under 4 will give me 9212. Difference 7 is 4, which is 9216. And come to this, we'll have 0.9216. So by subtraction, I will have the final expression of 0.6283 times 17.85 all over 8.347 to give me the difference between these two. 8 minus 6 is 2, 9 minus 1 is 8, 4 minus 2 is 2. This cannot, so I have minus 1. Here comes 10. 10 minus 1 is 10 minus 9 is 1, and minus 1 plus 1 is 0, and 0 minus 0 is what? 0. So I have 0 points. Now I'll check 12 under 8 difference 2 at my anti-logarithm. 12 under 8. 12 under 8 is 1343. 1343. 1343. And the difference of 2 here is 1. So it becomes 1344. So this becomes my what? antilog 1344. And I have 0 here. If I add 1, it becomes what? 1. So I have 1.344 as my what? Answer. So our next question, our next topic will be the powers and roots of numbers less than 1. Thank you for all you've been doing, your comments and your views. Do continue to like, share and subscribe. Thank you and God bless you till we meet again.